Hello fish keepers. Now these are the fry of the Corydoras that we bred, and this is the progress after a couple of weeks after they hatched. And as you can see in this video, that there are a lot of them that have managed to hatch and are surviving in this grow out tub. Now I want to make this video so that it shows how I transition the fry from this stage. You see there's a lot there underneath all the guppy grass and PVC caves that I make, to growing them out into a larger tank. Now this happens in stages. You cannot just simply put tiny fry like this into a big enclosure and expect them to thrive, because they simply will have trouble seeking out their food. So they have to stay in a smaller tub, and then gradually increasing the water and increasing the volume of the tub until in such a way that we grow them out into a bigger volume of water. And here they are, and they are thriving.
4 to 6 weeks later.
Hello fish keeper. So today this is going to be an update of the bronze cories that we bred. If you've been following the channel, I have a video of how I bred these guys, and I'll put a link to it below or on top. And basically these are the fry now, and they have grown a lot. There are a lot of fry here actually, and they are under this PVC cave that I made. Anyway, it has come to my attention that the water quality seems to be deteriorating, and there is a need to do partial water changes every other 2 days or so. So this small tub, which is approximately maybe 20-25 liters, is not going to do anymore, and we need to upsize the container, and we will be moving them to that tank there. If you watch the first video of how I bred these fish, that is where I originally spawned them and collected the eggs, and the parents I placed on the top, and now the babies are going to grow out there on the bottom. Yeah, it's cycled and ready to go. Okay, so this is how we are going to acclimate the fry before we move them inside, so that we do not shock them. We are running a drip line. This is just an airline hose that is flowing water into the fry tub there. That way, by the time the cycle has been completed, all the water in here has been converted to the water in the tank. And then after I move them there, I will just simply, after I move them there, maybe by tomorrow I will add fresh water in there. So it will still be a lot more water than what they originally have here. Okay, now let's give it maybe 3 or 4 hours. The flow is relatively fast, so this tub should fill up.
Several hours later.
Now after 3 to 4 hours of waiting, now is the time to move the fry, and it should be safe to move the fry because most of the water in this tub, if not 100% of the water, is now the same water from the enclosure where they will be, or the aquarium where they will be transferring to. And I originally wanted to try to tip the tub over and just drain it over a net, but I thought it was a bad idea, so I had to manually do this scoop out 2 liters per scoop until I got it to a point where it was safe enough to handle and just carry around. And I was going to move them into a smaller tub that would fit in between the tank, that I could just slide them over without much issue. And here I am doing that, dropping it there. And there's a Cory here. You know, that one friend that we all have who is just simply stubborn and won't, will not go with the flow. So I had to use turkey baster to put him down there. And there you go. The tub is small enough, and I can insert it in between the racks. And they're going to be staying in this tub for the next approximately 2 months or so, until they will be safely, or they will be the right size rather, to distribute among other hobbyists here in my city. And there you go. And right now, this is about the last stage of their movement. I will not be moving them further into another tank because there's no more need. I will be feeding them with pellets and grindal worms. Grindal worms really help increase the size. They just grow a lot faster. But before I would attempt to even distribute this to hobby shops, or to fish shops rather, I have to win them over and just get them used to the local PO1 fish food. Anyway, that's it for this video today. Please like and subscribe. It would greatly help me grow my channel, and bye.